friends, I'm Beatriz, your host here on Beatriz Book Nook, and today I bring to you all a vlog. A vlog. So what am I doing here? I haven't talked to a camera in so long. Life has been getting chaotic. I had and was going through some 2 weeks that I was just revisiting and thinking stuff, but I have finally back. I have a plan, so we just hope that the plan goes well and according to what I'm expecting. So, first order on the book is for me to update you all onto how was my week and what did I read during the week. So, yes, the last time, I don't remember what I showed you what I was reading, but I finished during the week or at the weekend, I finished Good Girl Bad Blood, the second book for A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I quite enjoyed it. I think it was very interesting and I loved how and what Holly Jackson did with the podcast vibes. That was amazing. I think I gave it 4 stars, but that was pretty much it. Then, as you probably know, Ninth House is one of my auto-destruct books for the year. I tried to start it. I read around 20 pages and I'm taking the bookmark because I am not able to read this book. This is my second time trying to read the book. I cannot get into it. The writing style is very, I don't know how to explain, but it's not a writing style that compels me, and due to that I'm not enjoying it. Like, for me to read those 20 pages that I was saying that I read, it took me almost whole of the week, and that is not okay. That is not fine. And 2025 is a year for books that I'm enjoying, books that I'm vibing with, so this is not one of them. It's going to be a DNF. I am finally hard DNFing Ninth House. It will leave my shelves. It is no longer a book that I want to keep. I finally made that decision. I am going to either, if my best friend likes the book, I will give it to her. If she doesn't, I will put it on sale on Vinted, or even give it to my local library. They might be able to do something more than what I am with it. So I just hope someone can get this book a better home and a better house than what I do, because I cannot. I don't like this book. I am not liking the writing. I have to delve a little bit more into why I'm not liking Leigh Bardugo. I will maybe do it with Six of Crows, which I have started, and for me it does seem a smaller and easier read. But for now, Ninth House is going away, no longer on my shelves, no longer on my eyes, no longer on my mind. Well, it is on my mind because I have to take it out of my house. So that is the plan. Then since I decided to DNF Ninth House yesterday, while I was working, I had my Kobo with me and I decided I did not know what to read. Supposedly I was supposed to read Throne of Glass this month, but I am not. I got delayed with reading Throne of Glass, so yay me. So what I decided to start to read Phantasma by Kaylie Smith. I read, how much did I read? To chapter 3. I'm enjoying, I'm loving it. I love the vibes. I love the Grim Reaper story, Narcomancy story. I am really enjoying it. And if it lives to the expectations that everyone is putting me into, I'm sure I will love it. So I am much more content with Phantasma than what I was with Ninth House. Then today, you know what, I'm going to be delving into Phantasma and also Persepolis by Martin Strappi. This is the book for the Sibs Book Club for January of 2025. I'm excited to read it and to delve a little bit more into it. The story is very interesting to me and it talks about the Iran and Iraq war during 1979 and 1978. So 1979 and 1980. So I'm excited to read a little bit more about the book. It is definitely something that is a little bit harder to read, so I'm excited. What else? What else can I bring and talk to you about before I fully tell you what is happening in here? Oh, a little book haul. I received some books that I had pre-ordered this week, so let me show you. It was 3 books. The first one is Don't Let the Forest In by C.G. Drews. I am excited. This book sounds very interesting to me and has the horror and like fantasy vibes, so I really want to read it. I'm quite excited to read it, and it happens in an isolated setting, which is a boarding school, so I cannot wait. And this cover, guys, it's lovely and amazing, and it definitely caught my eye because of it. Then the next one, finally the small paperback version was released. It is Sunbringer by Hannah Kaner. I have the first one. I have God Killer. I quite enjoyed it, so I cannot wait to read Sunbringer because I know the last book for this trilogy is coming out soon, so I have to catch up a little bit on this series. And the last one, friends, the one, the only, the book that everyone has been so excited to read and to have in their possessions. I got Onyx Storm. I was not expecting it. It arrived to me on the release day. I received, when I was still in bed, a message saying that I had a package to pick up, and I was very stranged. I was like, what package? I don't remember sending any package to this place. Well, it looks like Onyx Storm, and my bookstore had some other plans for me. I have not yet read it. I want to take my time with it. I want to fully enjoy it, and I want to immerse myself once again in this world, in this series. So I am going to let all the FOMO pass, and once I feel that I'm ready to finally get back to it, I will get. But for now, I'm just enjoying this beauty. It's so pretty. I cannot wait to get into it. I hope that everyone that has read it enjoyed it, and that it gave us some more answers and some more context. But for now, I will be one to be not into what is happening with Onyx Storm. So this is the update for the week. What am I going to be doing? Today is Saturday, so I am going to be hosting some sprints on my YouTube channel. I'm quite excited. I haven't been on sprints for quite some times, so I cannot wait to go back in there, and from there I'm just going to be relaxing, and I have some more plans for tomorrow, so I'll bring you along with me in a little bit. But for now, I'm going to be preparing myself for the sprints today because they are amazing, and I would not, how can I say, I would not be mad by being reminded by them. I'm gonna get some eyes on it and read. Oh, you have to let me know. I recommended, fun fact, I recommended this book to one of my friends because her name is the same name as the main character on that book. Her name is Safira. So I recommended it to her, and I said to her, like, look, you are going to be liking this because the main character's name is also your name. And she was like, oh, let me see. And then she was like, interested. I'm interested in the book now. friends, it's now Sunday. It's currently 12 p.m. I know, but I can tell you I did not woke up right now. I have already went outside the house because today I'm going to be filming my bullet journal video for February and the update of the journal like monthly. So I'm excited. So I had to go and print out the book covers for the books that I'm going to be putting onto the journal. And since I had space, I also did put more covers than what I originally wanted, which is fine. They are for next month. So this means that currently I am just preparing my desk for me to film that video, which I will do very shortly. Yesterday I ended up reading quite a lot. Besides my gaming time that you saw, I ended up also reading until like 20% of Phantasma, and I'm quite enjoying the book. It is such a good book in terms of vibes that I'm quite enjoying it. Basically it is a caravel type of thing, but with more horror and more adult in some sort of way. So I'm curious to see how I will feel about Phantasma in the end, because definitely so far I am really enjoying it, especially the horror aspects of it, which I do find quite interesting and amazing. So let me go film my video and I'll come back to you later. I just need to say a little update. I'm currently reading Persepolis. I have just gotten to book 2, and honestly this book does take and put so much into perspective. And honestly, about the War or Iron War, and honestly this is something that it needs to be told a lot more so people can understand what is happening in the world, but having it in a graphic novel form makes the story a lot more approachable and a lot more easier to understand. I do believe that a lot of important like things in the world should be told in a different way than that they were or they are, because that way it's easier for a lot of people understand how much they impact the world and how much they impact the society and how it is in today's world. Because I did not have any idea that, like, for example, during this time period people could not get, even if they are like not a really part of the war. I had the idea, although it's not something that comes to my mind that often, that people could not get that easy of, for example, medical assistance, which is something that today, at least in my country, I can go to the hospital without having to worry about if I'm going to be outside and something is going to happen to me. Or even, for example, gatherings, and for another example, like board games, those were prohibited during the time period of this book, which is 1980s, so 1979 to 1980 something. And this makes us look into what was happening and what is happening in the world in such a different way, that you get like, oh, what is actually happening and what happened. And to me, one of the things that most shocked me was how so easily, like, the no wearing the veil versus wearing the veil changed, because that to me was one of the things in this book that impacted what I don't know, it really impacted me, and how the people around our main character felt about certain people not wearing the veil, which is mind blown to me. But I'm really enjoying it. It definitely brings a new perspective into what the war is, and honestly, I need to finish the book up. It's been too long, and although I know I'm not going to finish it all today, but I will try to do my best into finishing it within the next week. Well, friends, thank you so much for being here with me this weekend. It was lovely to update you all. I will be back next week with another weekend and week update. But now I think I'm going, it's 10:30 p.m. So I will be reading a little bit more, but soon I'll go to bed. So I'll see you all on my next video. Until then, I hope you have the rest of a lovely day, night or evening, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you all on my next one. So bye bye, friends.